Hey guys, let's talk our real estate market update, end of summer 2024. How are we feeling and what are the numbers saying? So numbers are saying, talk is saying, news articles are saying, nationally speaking, that real estate is still in a fairly decent place, albeit it's slowing down a little bit in terms of the buyer pool. Some of that is just due to lack of inventory. Buyers are getting a little bit frustrated out there. There's not enough homes on the market. So instead of continuing that search, they are choosing to sit on that sideline. You're also seeing national news outlets report stuff like, hey, over 200 cities in the US now have starter homes that are north of $1 million. That's a big number. That's a big number to finance any way you slice it. So nationally, we are seeing the market, real estate market, start to slow down a little bit and turn a little bit more towards where you as the buyer have the cards. Now, Greenville, South Carolina. South Carolina, we still, from a pure numbers standpoint, are still up year over year. So what does that mean? That means homes are still appreciating in value. They are still going up. Equity, you are still building equity. Now, from a boots on the ground, how are we feeling? What do we see? We are, that being said, seeing more and more sellers give buyers some type of concessions. And that concession can be closing costs paid by the sellers. It can be simply that sellers are not nearly as tied to that list price anymore. 3 years ago, it was, I'm gonna list at this price, I'm gonna get 7 offers, I'm gonna sell at this price. Now we are seeing a lot more price reductions, all that good stuff. We've also starting to see some buyers ask for those magic home warranties, right? We have not seen that in the last 3, 4, 5 years, but those are starting to come back. What does that mean? That means that while sellers still have a little bit of control here in Greenville, South Carolina, it is slowly shifting, in my opinion, more and more towards a buyer's market. In certain locations in Greenville, it is, in my opinion, it's a buyer's market. There are neighborhoods now that have 3 or 4 or 5 homes on the market right now. That has not happened in years and years. And in those situations, buyers have a lot of control, right? Because the supply is there and they can take their time, they can name their number and go. Now, there are still pockets of Greenville that for whatever reason are super desirable and there aren't 5 homes on the market in that specific neighborhood. There may be 1 or there may not be, there may be 0. And in those situations, at that point, sellers still have a lot of control. And that is still where you're gonna see those magic multiple offers gone in the first weekend and all that fun. But here in Greenville, South Carolina, we were in a seller's market way 2-3 years ago. We are shifting more and more, in my opinion, to a buyer's market. We're not completely at a buyer's market yet, but stay tuned. We'll see what happens. But that's our magic summer 2024 update. We'll talk soon. Bye.